Alright. Alright, I give up. That's all I got. I'm out of steam. My Switch is full of it, which is why it keeps expelling it. It's about to make tea kettle noises if I keep it on for any longer. So I have little else choice but to do a Galaxy Gallery. And as a result, there are a few options of what we can choose from tonight. These are both things that I really did not want to spoil, but I will. For the sake of all. For the better. We have A option. Some Key Week stuff that I got a head start on. Feeling really good about this composition. Would just be a matter of shading and detailing. This is a little bit longer than I usually prefer to start Galaxy Galleries because I wasn't at all planning to do this like as a streamed thing. Or... Sorry, that was a... it was a big slurp. Or there's one other thing. Which I am not opening in Photoshop, but rather Adobe Animate. Oh, I gotta change my category, too, to, like, art and creativity and what have you. Art. I'm a little artiste. Hey, I fixed my Switch. Dolphin.app, Mario Galaxy.app. Tyler, if you have seen Super Game Explain Andre, then you would know that Galaxy does actually not run very well on my computer. Apparently the Switch uses two different kinds of screws because the fan is under the internal plate, which uses a different screw type than the external shell. You can pretty easily find fan replacement videos for the Switch because it is not an uncommon problem. It is... That sounds within the realm of doability. I'll definitely do some research on that, because, like, you know, I sure like having a Switch. But I'm going to open Flash, and I'm going to show you this other thing that I'm working on. And we can decide whether or not it is something that we want to pursue. I am going to start, however, by turning off a lot of layers. Gonna do this. Gonna turn off these. I have a feeling I know which one chat is going to choose, but I'll leave the vote up to you guys. We'll see. Okay, here it is. Full screen that shit. I'm only gonna play it if we decide on this, but, you know, I've got some ideas here. Actually, the majority of what I need to do tonight, or what remains with this project in particular, is more in Final Cut than in Flash. I don't have too much left I want to animate with this. The Switch Pro will introduce Super Drift as a feature. Okay, here's the plan. While I'm thinking, or rather while you guys are thinking of which of these you want, I'm going to get the Dire Docs cover. I think I sent it to Tyler. This is my new favorite thing. Also, something that I would have rather saved for Galaxy, but, you know, when needs be. This looks great. This still looks so impressive. Oh, the Klonoa screams in chat. Alright. Chat has made up their mind. Alright, we're doing this then. Sorry, Keaton and Corin. Goodbye. This is a kiss of death. We're doing Klonoa, baby.
I really want to send the princess of my dreams tonight.
It's a little bit loud, but I kind of like it.
And I really want to kill Buzzer and then sleep.
Alright, so I would explain where I am with this. I don't want to talk over Luke.
And it is really hard work stopping on this goon bus. I wish it could be over and soon. I really wish I could be Charlie One Japan, but I can't. And I really want to be with Peach, the princess.
Oh, that falsetto. That's beautiful. Alright, I think from here it's the same thing, but just like, you know, a little bit of extra percussion, so I'll turn that down now. The princess. Alright, so here's what's going on. Here's where we're at with this. Because I have not moved any frames yet, which is probably like backwards, because I need to turn all these layers back on now. I got like into work mode, but now I gotta get back out of work mode. Griffin, this is bonkers. Look at all those crystals. Well, little do you know the crystals are already done. I'm gonna turn on the loop function. I'm gonna do this. Eat it. Already done, baby! I'm unstoppable!
And it is really hard work.
Howard work.
Stopping on this Goombas. I wish it could be.
I would like get to work, but I am kind of like vibing to this. Like I don't want to. Oh, I can also like extend this because the crystals are actually. Klonoa doesn't like loop; he disappears. But these like the colors track, and that's a smooth loop on its own. Hence the final cut stuff that I was planning. That looks so good. Thank you, Princess. Ah. He hits it. It's so luxurious. Alright, again, I wasn't planning a Galaxy Gallery tonight, but I'm gonna go get like a fucking Klonoa 2 full soundtrack. We'll get into it. We'll do it. We'll go for it. There's a new Sammy Classic Sonic fan video, guys. I have fallen down a deep rabbit hole of Sammy Classic Sonic fan conspiracy theories. We've got to get into this. I don't care if it's Galaxy or not. We got to get into this. God, all the colors. This is turning out gorgeous. We'll see. OST. The princess. Okay. Let me check the audio on that. And we'll turn it down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. And we all love Klonoa! Okay. I have no idea how long it's been. Like, how long the YouTube audience is gonna take to actually get to me drawing, but here we go. So there's a lot of this that's already done. I was just working on these yellowy bits. I think they're supposed to be swords. The reference images are not specific, but we'll try. So I have like a front layer of these here, and then I need to do a back layer of them that go like behind these towers. You may ask, Griffin, why is that one up there? That is because the idea is that Klonoa, I mean, do I have this? I kind of have somewhat of a Pamela layer that's like broken up across a lot of different things. That's gonna be its own bag of worms. Not a can, a bag. And so this is another Final Cut thing, is that I just need to like loop this tower once, and then I can just like have that tween around the tower. Again, a lot of great plans for when it's done. It's not there yet. I wasn't planning on showing this or having to explain it before it was done. I'm just gonna draw some fucking back gold underscore A, and we'll see what happens. Gotta turn these on. Alright, alright. Let's get moving, let's get scooching. I don't know, I just get in a Klonoa mood every now and again. Think about that little guy. And then I drew that little guy and I'm like, oh god. This like really did though start off like, as so many of my stupid, terrible ideas do, as not ambitious, and then it became ambitious. Like at first all I was gonna do was just animate this like standing loop, and that was gonna be fine, it was gonna be great. But then I just decided to throw this in, and then I'm also throwing Pamela in at some point. I don't know if I'll get to that tonight. I'm just gonna draw some fucking rectangles, and that'll take me 4 hours. I was like trying with this earlier tonight, and I was like not having a good time, so I don't know. Animation can be weird to watch. Like with this, I was in such a fucking like mode. If I decided to do a Galaxy Gallery on this phase, that would have ruled. This is like all tedious, awful shit that like looks good in the end, but is not fun to do or watch. Every now and again, I like to tell myself, you know, as much as I like to think of myself as somebody who, you know, likes to draw character designs above all else, I should really, you know, expand my palette. I should have a varied taste. I really should get better at environments, you know. Gotta have like a full belt. Oh, this opening thing is gorgeous. But then I do environments and I'm like, fuck, why does anybody do this? If I, or I guess any of us, knew that we were doing Galaxy Gallery tonight, I probably could have finished the stream art I've been working on for a while. You make it fun to watch, bitch. You're doing it right now. I'm doing it. It doesn't mean that, like, I'm having fun. Like, you can look at the end product and be like, wow, Griffin, that's cool. It's a good job. And I'll say, hey, thanks. But also, I'm never doing it again. But then I will use it as I will use the fuck out of it as a BRB. And that will be worth it to me. Hi, Lolo. Love this theme. Love everything about this soundtrack. I should probably turn this on because, whoa! Gotta lock that front layer to turn off the onion skinning. But yeah, so the front layer is moving like from right to left, along with the crystals, of course. But I gotta watch because these back layers are gonna be moving from left to right. It's the opposite situation, of course. Did I not just draw like a bunch of in-betweens, or what layer was that on? Oh, it's over here. I'm gonna copy that over. This track is called Sympathetic Smiles. There we go. Now it's on both ends. I got flats done, I just had to shade, so come back in 3 months. Yeah, I'm sorry. How was your day, chat? It's a good question, Jackie. It has been like a little over a week. So, you know, I'm sure there's been a lot that we've missed. Okay. So this is like exactly in between the thingies that I've made. So this is still pretty simple. I'm not establishing like any particular direction just yet. This almost reminds you a little bit of like Anodyne 2, like the music in that. Okay. So far so good? So far so good. Let's turn on the front layer again here. And let's take this little blue thing and reduce it to that. So that it's like specifically what I want to be working with. Okay. I can't remember the last time I like actually did animation on a Galaxy Gallery though. It's gotta have been a long time. Okay. I guess the next thing I would want to in between. This is weird because the Klonoa loop is 8 frames, but this is 7 frames. Don't ask me why. I wish I could tell you. It would have been so much easier if I also made this 8 frames. I had a Roblox day? Joey, you did have a Roblox day! I don't know how I'm able to show that image in Flash, but I do have a screenshot of what Joy and I were working on. I'll try to drag it in and see what happens. Okay. Joey mentioned that they were getting... I can just drag this out of the artboard. That they were getting into Roblox. I'm like, oh shit, I will be more than happy to like teach you a bunch of different things. So, yeah. I don't know why this is what I'm focusing on, because we made like a whole like little, you know, baby's first platformer world. And we learned about, you know, things like terrain water and buoyancy, and you kind of can't see behind the tree. But we learned about rope constraints, and we made moving platforms and spinning platforms and more moving platforms. And some more floaty things, and the particle emitters and beams. Oh my! But I know what you're really here for. You're really here for Mr. Fiz-Ame himself. Okay. See, this is like what's been giving me trouble though, because having the front layer transition into the back layer has been like an insane like burden to me. I cannot stand it. It has been making me lose my marbles. But I think I'm still just drawing in-betweens. I don't know if I'm like suggesting movement yet. This is the tricky part. I think that so far so good. I really don't know. It was a blast. Yeah, no problem, Joey. If you make more stuff in Roblox, hey, I'd love to see what you get up to. No idea. I think having this mid-frame, not a good way to go. I want these two instead, because that's easier, to me at least, to like suggest movement with. So, we want blue My god. We want blue moving to green. And have a look at this. So we want left to right, blue to green. Okay, gotcha. Left to right, blue to green. How hard could it be? I think having like a fresh start for this particular portion of this background layer here is like a big deal though, because like earlier today I just like made some really bad mistakes really early on, and I was like trying so desperately to like cling to them and commit to them and like try to make it work, and so many of these things were just like disappearing and reappearing and like, oh wait, how many of these are there again? And it's like, oh, it was a mess. But I think this will be as who's that, Luke something or other, as they say, for the better. Just left to right, because you see what I do right now, and it doesn't seem like a very complex thing that it gets out of control very easily, but mark my words, it does, and I fully expect it to happen on stream. Again, was not planning on having to share any of this misery with stream, but here we are burning. Left side is looking good. Left side is looking good. I'll give it that. Right side, I don't know. Not so much. I want to give it some more time there. Been having a rough time lately, but this chat is always a good vibe to come to, and I appreciate you all, and hope nothing but the best for every one of you. Heart, it's left time, y'all. Oh, that's nice. It is always strange to me when I hear things like that, but yeah. Not that, like, you know, chat's having a hard time. Although it sure is strange to me, because it sure sounds like something that shouldn't be happening. But I don't know, I'm glad that you guys are happy. And I can talk about things that make me happy, and, you know, it helps just a little bit. Smile. I don't know why I said that like it's almost ironic. I really do mean that smile. What layer is this on? I do not see it. Hey, Griffin, have a love. That's a love just for me! Wow! That's Klonoa's love. Okay, so, like, what's happening here? I gotta, like, let me turn the back layer off and just focus on the front layer here. What is going on? That doesn't make sense. Something is, like, materializing where it shouldn't. You see that? You see those shenanigans? Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Klonoa. Like, it looks like it's, like, kind of, like, something that's, like, supposed to be coming around and then to the front for the rest of the loop, but it's, like, it's being stolen from the thing that's, like, already there. So this should not be happening. This frame is wrong. I swear to God, if I have to redo the front layer a third time, I'm gonna scream! I don't need no touch screen. I'm gonna scream and scream and scream. Okay. Blue to green, blue to green, blue to green. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? I will need chat's love to get through this. This is the difference. I will have that on my side, whereas I did not before. God, we really do love Klonoa Cadence, though. Wait a second. I gotta set the stroke size to 2. I just learned about the ink blot tool, like, today, and I saw a very funny tutorial about it. I might find that when I, like, get more into using it, but there's a really funny thing that, like, happens in it that I've been, like, thinking about all day. Okay, well, look at that now. Now it makes sense. Just one frame there made all the difference. Keeping track of these is so critical. You lose one, and you run with that decision, and you get so fucked by this. It's so much. Certainly more than I'm used to. It's like such a project to just like leap into the deep end after like, I don't know what, not doing a... I really do think that the Donkey Kong Reanimated that I did must have been back in the Bad Mike days. Since then. And then going straight to this, you know? That's a lie. I actually have animated like a ridiculous number of NSFW things that I've not finished / released, but you know. It's for a different kind of stream, I think. Alright, so I think the front layer is like solid here. I'm gonna switch back to the front. Wait, no, for the front, let's switch to the back, see what we're dealing with. Okay. Hi, Lolo. I guess I don't see, like, why I can't draw in-betweens on all of these, just, like, literally in the middle, but I have been surprised by this before. I fear doing this so much, because it is unleashed. Wrath. Like, you have not seen doing just this. I don't even know why. I wish I could tell you the reason. It just happens. It just keeps happening. I told you about onion skinning, bro. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. I don't see how filling in these other keyframes could possibly go wrong, but famous last words, I'm sure. I'm trying to think about what's been going on with me lately. I do keep notes of things that I think of that I like do want to bring up for the stream. Yeah, okay, Nintendo support. We've brought up that enough. Let's see. Hey, here's a question. I've got a question for you. I have been constantly making comparisons to the awful, awful noise that my Switch makes that renders it unstreamable as, like, a lawnmower taking off. And then I was laying awake at night, as I am to do, and I was, like, haunted by a certain image, which is, again, I don't know how easy this is to find, but have you ever seen that gif of, like, the lawnmower, like, taking off? I wrote that down like 2 weeks ago. I'm still thinking about it. Is that real? I need to know. These yellow rectangles are making me think of French fries, and Klonoa just really wants them. Listen, I mean, we played... What was it? The one on the GBA. There's 2 of them. I could stream Wii U stuff. I do occasionally forget that I do have other consoles besides the Switch. Well, more Sonic Storybook games. Here we come. But there was a chapter in that Game Boy game where Klonoa is like, I'll have a hamburger. And he likes hamburgers, so, you know, gotta have something to go with it, right? I'm sure that's canon. The one from AFV? I don't know. I'll scribble out the composition real quick if I can get back to a non-rectangular brush here. Okay. I love Bakuji's theme in this game, too. Okay. So it's, like, kind of a downhill, and there's, like, kind of trees in the background, right? And there's a lawnmower, and it's really zooming down, and then it, like, goes on, like, that arc. Like, it, like, goes faster and faster down the hill, and then it takes off into the sky. That GIF. Is that real? Can that happen? And will my Switch do it if I am not careful? I mean, this back layer is, like, I'm not losing any French fries tonight, so let's try turning on the front layer and seeing if these blend together nicely. I'm praying that they do. There is one, like, lost thing there, but the right one seems to be keeping track of everything mostly alright. I want to keep this here, though, and actually, yeah. There's, like, one thing that I want to change about the back layer, and then... yeah, that right there. Let's see, my brush size pre-lawnmower was 16 and a rectangle. Rectangle, I said. So we'll turn on onion skinning. We'll turn off that layer. I'm just gonna get this a little bit up there. Try to predict where it's going based on its trajectory. I posted it in as seen on. I don't know if I can get GIFs to play in Flash. This is not my world. As much as I wish it was. I like that ever since I've said that, like, okay, I really mean it this time. This is the last time I'm gonna draw with my trackpad. I'm not doing anything more until I get an iPad. Then, like, I continue to, like, start increasingly more and more ambitious projects in spite of that. Oh, we can talk about that, though. Like, the Apple kerfuffle that happened with that. Because all the rumors were saying that there was going to be an event on March 20th, which would track. If there's any event that's not June or September, it is March or October. But, you know, that date came and went, invites didn't go out, and people are like, oh, well, Maybe it's the chip shortage. They're going to be trying mini LED displays for the first time this generation. Maybe there's problems with that. A couple of theories going around. So I'm like, okay, I've saved up for this. I will continue to wait patiently. It will be worth the wait. And a couple days ago, there's a feature that Siri has where you can ask her if there is one of these Apple events coming. Hey, when's the next Apple event? And, she'll tell you the day. You can learn more information at apple.com, whatever. So, just yesterday, people were asking Siri, hey, when's the next Apple event? And she started telling people April 20th, learn more at apple.com. But they did not announce an event for April 20th. They have never done events in April in recent memory, as far as I know. Their spring event has always been in March, never April. But hey, delays, who knows what else. April 20th, they officially announced it after Siri leaked it. This has got to be it for iPads. So, I don't know about what I'm going to be streaming in terms of games for the rest of the week, but, I'm definitely going to be there for that event. There are so many things that I've wanted, that I've been waiting in the wings for. Seems to me the bigger problem is, this kind of getting smaller. I don't know. I could try, just, taking the exact same artwork and, lifting it up, maybe? Kind of doing that. The French fry technique. Let's take a crack at that and see how that looks. But yeah, there have been rumors about this for months and months and months and months, and just to finally have, okay, yeah, it's happening. Here's the date. I just don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to, worry about it. I have closure, and they haven't even announced it yet. But just, knowing that, okay, they're finally get it over with, what it is. It does come down. I don't like that. But this is, we're on track to something. How about that? How's that look? Janky transition notwithstanding, that works. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I don't know what that little chopped off thing is. So I'm gonna lock that layer. We're gonna adjust these French fries so that they flow from back to front smoother. Because they get a little taller than they ought to, a little too soon. Siri is making a weed joke. Am I able to... If I unlock this layer, then I think I'm allowed to see keyframes from it. Yes! Okay. So, blue to green. Let's try something like that. On for size, maybe. I mean, yeah, if I, adjust the height, if I continue to do that, that's, smooth sailing. Is that the one I just lowered? It's everything's selected here. No, this is the one that I just lowered, so this has to be lowered in turn. Oh, geez. Maybe we'll lock this again. But now I'm clicking on a locked layer. Oh, no. The good news is, though, that, for the most part, the tracking on this is, forgive the pun, golden. And, the most that I have to worry about is just, where it is in space, which is such an easier problem to solve than, having more French fries than you know what to do with. It's my favorite kind of problem to have, ordinarily, but not in this situation. They are kind of, getting shot down. There is something going on there that I'm not too keen on. No, that should be at that height. I feel like lifting them is the better... Okay, hold on. I'm going to undo a lot of what I just did. Why don't I simply leave these back ones untouched? Because they are well, I can lower it a little bit, but these should be level, right? And then I raise the problem child, and then I continue to raise the other front ones. Because I'm going to be honest, it's easier to do than continue to fiddle with the back. Because these back ones are all in sync. They don't got a problem at all, and they don't care in the world. It's just this front one. So I say we fix the front one rather than making everybody else, like, change for it. Like this? Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to see you around these parts. French fry. Hi, Doc. Ominous French fry music. Your French fries start rotating at you like this. What do you do? Oh boy. But now it... I don't like the sound of that. I might have, like, moved shit on the previous layer. I'm not careful. No, that's good. That's good. That's fine. So, like, that, I think. Blue to green? Maybe. It's still looking a bit strange, but we're getting closer to an ideal here. An ideal French fry. So, like, this should be, like, continuing the upwards arc, not, like, leveling out. Should be doing, like, something a little bit more like this, if you ask me. And then I want to see how these level out. That's taller. Whoa, okay, that is... don't touch that last one. French fries, don't breathe this. Isn't that strange? This is what we're dealing with tonight. I tried to warn you. At least Keaton, like, I know how to do, I'll say. But this is, like, uncharted territory. See, but now, like, this is lower. So I should be, like, I think I should be allowed to face it a bit. I think. I feel like that would make sense, and then I need to take this, and then replace this, and then... like, literally everything in the sequence needs to be adjusted for that. But it's gotta be done. I don't know of any other way around it. And hopefully if I just keep it up, then it'll all come together. God, just some cool-ass sounds. Okay, this could be it. That's pretty okay. There is, like, kind of reaches a little far on one frame on this one. But I can smooth that out. I can smooth that over. Goodbye. I, like, actually got confused by the name Front Gold A on that layer because I'm so used to calling them French fries. Okay. I'm okay with that. That's good enough. I can keep track of that, and the movement is relatively stable. Let's pair that. Let's turn on the crystal layer. Let's pair that together. That's a different jewel, but we got some other ones here. Here we go. Those go in front. Shiny layer. I can see this getting along. Certainly. Okay. So now, I don't want to turn all these off, but I do want to lock the front layer. Okay. I'm going to pause Joyland for a second here. I'm going to try to get... I don't know which one it was, but if I just look at, like, Adobe Animate. Ink blot tool, I think it's called? Ink bottle tool. Then I think there's, like, one guy. Like, totally on it. I don't know. Paint bucket and ink bottle tool. I'll know how it starts because it has a red rectangle in it. This one does not have a red rectangle. Is it Chidri's Tech Tutorials? No, it is not. But I found it so easy. Let's add tutorial to the search term here. This is what I was worried about, that I would, like, go down this rabbit hole of, like, finding a million videos and, like, only one was, like, what I was looking for. I will never find this again. That's insane to me. You know what? It's because I didn't look up ink bottle tool. When I was looking it up, I didn't know what that tool was. Adobe Animate, how to add stroke, I think is what I typed in. Bingo. I'm just going to turn on the audio for this. while I use the tool.
Very serious problem.
And you will understand what about it appeals to me.
The thing about this is, the solution to this problem is so easy. I can't believe I haven't figured it out. Even just by looking at Adobe Animate, I can't believe I haven't figured this out. For years with student projects, this has always bothered me. So let's say you make a shape. Let's give it a lighter. Let's go red and black. So I have a red rectangle here with a black stroke. And then, as some people have done, they delete the stroke, or they created a shape without the stroke, and then a couple days later, a week later, whatever,
the shine layer,
realize,
it's all still here.
Crap, I need a stroke on that shape. I need an outline in order to create definition with my character, whatever. So here's the solution, and it's so easy. Yeah, facepalm moment, basically. There is a tool called the ink bottle tool. It's right there, and if you look at it, it looks like a paint bucket, but it's got a little rectangle next to it, which is a stroke. So if I click on this and I go back over to my shape and I just click right on the edge of the shape, it adds the stroke back in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. It is massive. It's actually going to solve a lot of people's problems because it seriously...
Did she say it's massive?
It adds the stroke back in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's massive.
It is massive. It's actually going to solve a lot of people's problems because seriously, there's a lot of people here who have had issues like this. I can't believe that I have
never seen a tutorial where like somebody is like eagerly watching in the background and then like reacts to the reveal of the tutorial like that. Like ever. It's so good. And it totally makes it like, why is that like not an intentional thing? Where there's like an audience gasp when like that's the reveal, you know? Like you feel that like as a group, like it's part of the narration. It's part of the story of the tutorial. I'm gonna need that one more time before I dip out of here.
So if I click on this and I go back over to my shape and I just click right on the edge of the shape, it adds the stroke back in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's massive.
It is massive. It's actually going to solve a lot.
Anyways, that was a tutorial by Weisbrod Imaging, Weisbrod Imaging. I'll pop that in the As Seen On channel at some point or another, but I've been thinking about that all day while I was trying to use this tool. But it is really a time saver for when I'm just drawing these like lines and I don't have to like, you know, get every single thing figured out. But that said, we've got our French fry circle, which means we can re-add all of these. Got a little bit more of that going on. See, I did like almost have something of this that worked earlier, but I didn't have them like going all the way to the middle and then continuing, and that was the key part. Like they just stopped too early, and at that point trying to like figure it out from there. Somehow I got lost along the way, but now we have our French fries. We have our sweeter potato. It is kind of popping off. Okay, so I think we are ready for the final cut stage. Again, there is some things that I'm considering with Pamela, but we'll come back to it. I am not at all thinking of getting to that tonight. So, I think my plan for this is that I want to export these as like image sequences or something like that. I've got a couple ideas for how I can go about this. I do have like a sky layer here, but I don't want any of that. Okay, so these are in groups. We're going to export them as such, as these groups. Castle's going to be a little more complicated, but Klonoa, that's a batch. That's easy. So I think all I need to do is select the frames that I want. Maybe just like these frames that I want, just for safety here. And then I don't think you right-click it. You like File, Export, and then it's called Export Movie, but you can do it as an image sequence. An image sequence is going to be what we want. Also, I like how you can see by the amount of recover. This Flash has not been always kind to me. Anyways, that is the PNG sequence thing. I am going to make a folder for it first, though. It's going to go in my stream. BRBs. I'm going to make a new folder called Cress BRB. I'm going to tell all those files to go there. To go to hell? Do I have these selected still? I do not. There we go. file, export movie. BRBs. Oh, there's a new folder button right here. I could have done that like right then and there. Press BRB. And I'm going to name these Klonoa Flap. We'll see. By the way, this document resolution is 3840 by 2160. I was not anticipating having to do that, but here we are burning. Also, Tutorial Tat is a banger. I love this one. I just got back from shower. Did you talk about Monster Hunter? I did not. Feel free to bring it up. All I was going to say earlier when I was trying to troubleshoot with the Switch, and I happened to see that in the news app, was that is out. How have people been enjoying it? I do like myself some Bugbear's house. Cole Noah. Hi, Cole. I'm just going to actually check that folder to make sure that these images are exporting correctly as I've selected them. Yep, we have transparent 4K PNGs of Klonoa. We're popping off. Okay. So that was the easy part. What did you think of the Nindies? A lot of cool stuff. I really want to know what people think of that 400 days thing. The Longing. Oxenfree 2 sounds like a big deal. I'm really scared of the Killing Stalking Man. That's about it. That is a condom, if you are unaware. So we're gonna get rid of that, and this is gonna be disaster. So we're gonna want these as their own layer. It's their own situation. First things first. It's just gonna be a lot of exporting. I guess on some technical level, maybe there's interest. There is value in showing, like, how I organize my work. Although, aside from, like, stacking layers in a cool way, I would not suggest anybody copy what I do. I'm low-key excited for Oxenfree 2. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be. I can't wait for the Longing speedruns at GDQ. Okay, is that already done? Is it that fast? There are 7 of these exported. Oh, it's not based on what's selected, it's based on the loopy thingy. Okay, let me get rid of what I've got here then. Export movie. This one's cute. I like this piece as well. It's almost like Klonoa 2 or something. I really do wish I'd liked his design from 2, but I'm sorry. Klonoa 1 is just a better look. Like, I'm sorry. The backwards hat instead of the slightly askew but still relatively forward-facing hat? Come on! Just literally not as good of a silhouette at all. But then again, let me see if I can find this redesign. It could be worse. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is a real easy find for Klonoa heads. I love his 2 design. Speak for yourself. I need to deselect and unlock some layers for that to, like, actually show up in Flash, unless it's in the library, maybe? No, it's not. Although there is Reggie still. We can get rid of him. There we go. Okay. If I go to, like, an unlocked layer, let's just make a new layer just for this. This. No. This. During the development of the Klonoa Wii remake, they were originally going to redesign him to look like this. Then they asked people, hey, do you like this design? Which one do you like more? And people fucking hated the one on the right, so we got this one instead. Which is, in its own way, kind of a new design itself. It kind of takes a lot of design elements from a lot of different Klonoas. This one I'm, like, okay-ish with. I do lament the collar, though. I really like, Hitoshi Ariga's take on Klonoa, though. That one's sick. He's bigger and floppier than ever. Okay, so we got that selection. Did I already export this? I honestly forget. No, all 63 frames of that seem to be exported. Perfect. We'll bring the range back down to here. 7 frames. Okay. So we want... I want to go for, like, the tower stuff first. I want to get this out of the way. Let me take a look at the jewel thing. Ugh, yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta take care of that first. Actually. Let's make a new layer called jewel_cover. There we go. Then again, I don't think I want to export these as is. Because this is... Flash crunches these images like a ton. If I bring these images onto Final Cut on their own, I think that'll be for the better. For the better. So, yeah. I'll come back to this, I think. I think that is my plan. Little concerned by how close it gets to the top of the canvas, but I guess that's okay. This is why Final Cut works for our needs. So we're not going to do the towers, actually. We're just going to do the windows. And we'll come back to the jewel for another time. Alright, export movie. This is going to be center, tower, windows. Actually, we'll do windows and then center tower, so that all the windows of all kinds will be somewhat grouped together. I will admit, though, his 2 design is less raw. I don't know what you mean by that, but I do feel inclined to agree with you. I don't know, and like it's all blue. Like there's not as many like different colors going around. Okay, so that's center tower windows. Now we want side tower windows. Isn't this so much fun to watch, guys? I think that's my naming convention. Okay, exporting sequence, and we're done. Okay. We'll get this out of the way. I'll call this Funny Jewel. Oh, my poor storage. I don't honestly know. Like, I was looking at, like, not the OBS thing, the Elgato thing that said they had, like, 30 gigs or so of storage. I don't know if making all these 4K files and putting them in Final Cut is, the best idea exactly. Okay, now we're gonna want this layer on its own here. Because I'm thinking of, like, duplicating that a bunch. Because otherwise, this is my only hope. I have no other hope. And this is why I broke them into 2 layers, so the towers can go, like, between. We're gonna export movie. I'm literally gonna call these French fries front. Maybe they'll hit the right balance between the 2 designs. In Klonoa 3 Smile. It's not as much of a smiler moment as it is a frowner moment these days. I'm going to fucking explode when they announce Encore, and it's just the Wii version with upscaled resolution. I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna cry, and it's gonna be a stupid fucking port that I've already played a million times, and I will be so grateful. Because I wonder what, like... Obviously, my hope is that, like, people responding to, like, re-releases like that will, like... You know, they'll look at the numbers and they're like, okay, maybe this is worth a new installment or something. But, like... Of the Namco series that are getting re-releases, it's, like... I know the reality. I think, Katamari is the one people love the most and would buy the most. And they haven't done anything with Katamari in years, but... Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the reason for that the creator doesn't want to do it anymore, or that it doesn't sell well? Because I know that the creator of Klonoa wants to do more Klonoa. I think at this exact moment, I follow Hideo Yoshizawa on Twitter, and I don't know if he's still doing this, but I know for a long time he was trying to get something called Klonoa Chronicles going, which is like an art book thing where you know, it's just like a lot of like in development concept art from Klonoa. I mean, yeah, he was trying to get permission from Namco to like release it. They just did reroll. Creator left after the first one. Okay. I think these are all the layers I wanted for now, so I'm gonna turn some things back on. Here's some more Pamela for you. There's nothing on this layer. I think that was for like the Reggie layer. Just gonna turn all that back on. Just for the sake of... If I ever want to come back to it, which I'm sure I need to, because I still haven't finished drawing all the Pamela stuff. That'll be for another time. I'll reiterate one more time. Don't need the rough layer, though. And then... Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Save that shit. I might have some stuff to export in the PSD version of this as well. I'll have to give that a visit. But for now, we are done with Animate. Let's get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for Final Cut yet. I'm gonna want Photoshop for sure. What other trademarks for Encore games did they make alongside Klonoa? Was it Mr. Driller and something else? I don't know. Because, you know, I don't care. I mean, they're constantly, though, doing polls on, like, JP websites and social media. Like, oh, what Encore games, what next games would you like to see in the series, right? So they're definitely gauging interest for, like, everything. But I don't know what trademarks they have and which ones they don't. But I know that they've had Klonoa since December 2020. Any day now. Okay, let's see here. I need, this is in the animation folder, and then, see, because I have some shit ready to go, but not all shit. Yes, I actually do already have these exported, so I don't need to get in here. Guess we're jumping into Final Cut Pro. I really hope this doesn't open on my external display because I've been working on a lot of spoilery shit that I really, oh no, it's the spoilery shit that I really do not want you guys to see. Gonna click out of that, gonna load anything but. Oh, I still haven't finished my fucking Shadow Lancelot. I should do that. That's still spoilers, I'm in the wrong timeline. Do I have a Klonoa BRB right now? Yes, I do, okay. I'm, like, actually gonna fucking blur that out in the YouTube VOD. That's dangerous. That is dangerous. Okay. Hi, Infinite's titties. Boob. Alright. I'm going to drag this out here for layout reasons. I'm gonna have a zoom in here and see what we can do. I'm, like, honestly gonna, like, empty my trash in advance. I'm so afraid of, like, running out of storage on stream. That would be so cringe. Yeah, I think I have some other files I can delete here. Certainly don't need these other Galaxy streams anymore, I can tell you that much. This is gonna be so weird that, like, I'm gonna be recording myself in Final Cut Pro, and then when I upload this to YouTube, it'll be me in Final Cut Pro in Final Cut Pro? That's insane. Bilba! I wish you wouldn't besmirch the good name of titties in this way. Okay, BRBs. Crest BRB. And I guess I should be using the import function for this, actually. The import. Just ignore that file. This is infinite nsfw.psd. We're gonna go to animation. Just ignore that, and that is nsfw folder. Cress. There's a Cloud 1, Cloud 2. I guess all of these as well. There's some other things I've had there. I don't know what Sky Flash is. Oh, this is the placeholder I made. Yeah, okay. Do I have just like the flat sky on its own for all this shit to go on top of? I don't think I do. We'd have to go back and get that actually. But for now, this will do the trick. Alright. Let's import that first step. And then, I think the other folder I have is not in the animation folder, but in my BRB folder, which is a little bit confusing, but... oh god, I probably have so many fucking embarrassing PSD names in here. BRBs. Okay, all this. Give that a second. Or just, you know, an instant, why not? Like, I'm not used to streaming Final Cut Pro. I'm so terrified that I'm gonna, like, stumble across, like, something incriminating because this is where I do my personal work. Okay, this is shit from 2018. A little too far back now. My god. My god. My god! This is fucking penis music! Okay. Just gonna start with this. Nice and easy. 63 images, do your worst. This is where the touch bar comes in so handy. Watch this shit. Oh, wait a second. That's not at all what I wanted to do! Eh? No. Okay, so I want to drag them like this. Oh, I have to have them, like, not selected. Gotcha. Oh, it still doesn't work. Awesome. Oh, they can't be on top of something else. Because it's aligning the clips with that. If I do this, it should work. Yep, bingo. Just bang through that, and now these are all one frame. Everybody say thank you, Touch Bar. Thank you, Tim Apple. Okay, something here has gone wrong for some reason in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. But I'll do a couple of times and see where that is. And then it all goes away. Why? This is 47, 48. Oh, did I just do them all? Oh, that quick, huh? Okay. Fine by me. I guess all that shit was like leftovers. Huh. Sometimes you really do just be pressing in a key 60 times. Okay, now these are all one frame. This is going to be going at like 30 frames per second. Overall, I'm aiming for either 12 or 6. Preferably 6, because if I'm using this as a BRB, 6 is divisible by 30, whereas 12 and 24 are not. I mean, if you know a little more about frame rates and I can get away with 12, it's good to know, but we'll stick to the 12 approach for now, especially for such like a slow rotating object, too. Okay, so that's the first thing. Let's get, I guess, the French fries next, maybe. It's weird to think of this as like the centerpiece to everything, but it is the thing with the most layers, so go off, I guess. Let's get Klonoa in here next. Let's get this little guy in. I literally do not know what I would do without that function. How long it would take to manually reduce all those 10-second clips to one frame like that? My god. Okay, so we have a Klonoa, who is moving extremely fast. It's actually kind of cool. And this. We gotta find a way to put it all together. So, Klonoa, I'm definitely gonna bang out to 6 frames like right now, because that's like so easy to do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drag it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drag it out. Is this what you wanted? Are you happy? Those look like 6 to me, don't they? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Awesome. Okay. Easy name for a layer. Alright. Hey, I'm gonna have to bang all these out to 6 tonight. I could just like redo the shortening function, but like be more careful about it. I don't know. We'll come back to it. Okay. Let's focus on other layers for now. These I want to focus on, maybe. Like the tower parts. Like the really big unmoving stuff, you know? It's probably gonna be important. Get like the centered window. Okay, so tower, bridge. I forgot those were a thing, but I guess I'm gonna want that too. Tower, bridge, windows. I guess I'm also gonna want that too. Tower side. Here we go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 frames. Okay. I'm gonna like make sure that these are 6 frames long from now on though. Oh, wait a second. This is why you can't do the shortening thing when they're on top of other things. I'm like actually looking before I'm clicking. I feel like that was very inaccurate. This is 6. This is 5. Also 5. And I shortened it again, why not? I do pop the hell off of for Volky's song. This is like still my favorite fucking track in this game. It's so good. Okay, we have tower movement. So let's merge that. Tower spin central. Throw that on top. And I guess we'll get the other one soon to follow, right? So that involves selecting the rest of these. Give me what I want, give me what I want. Oh, it does the factory level first. I already did them all. 6, 6, 6, 12? And 5. And then, I don't need to merge those yet. I need to get them on top of the tower. That's the important part of the loop here. Which I don't have, actually. Need to find that. There's the center one. Where's the side one? I gotta find the side one. It's somewhere here. It might be near the top. Or, maybe it's nowhere at all. I would have had to export it, though, because I, like, used it. There's this, which is a thing that I will need. I don't see it anywhere. If it was here, I would see it as, like, an unselected thing, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try popping into the folder, see what I can see. So, I need to go back to the animation folder, and then Cress, and then Tower Size. Is this the one I want? Is the one that I want. There we go. Yeah, that import's the same as the rest. It's not a big deal. Okay. So put that here. Stack these. Don't want that yet. Here. Here is Dino time. Yeah, I think like including this thing as a part of it is gonna be like major. Oh, but that's like centered. I guess that makes sense, but I'll have to move that. So we're gonna want to zoom in like this. Just kind of shimmy that over to where it's supposed to be. I was hoping I could get this done with whole numbers, but it's getting a little mean, isn't it? Unless, let's, yeah, this is the one where it's like supposed to be centered. 165? Oh, no, 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 no. I think it's about as close as it's gonna get, I don't know. It's odd that it, wait a second. Fit none? Now what does 164 mean? Is that more or less? Oh! What? Why? Because this is a 1080p project, so now it's double the scale, so no, we're gonna want it to fit. It's a 1080p project with 4K assets. Okay. That is tricky, isn't it? That's a tough, like, call to make. 163.5? I cannot type for the life of me. Okay. That's about as close as I'm gonna get, I feel like. So we'll merge that too. Tower spin, side. I'm pretty sure I feel like I just heard the wind blowing sounds from like the final level in the stage. Okay, so we got that side by side now. And that going way faster than Klinauer. And then that, which doesn't really do anything. Okay. Starting to assemble the pieces here. I guess French fries is the next thing I would want. Yeah, we're actually pretty close to like getting everything in already. I was expecting like so much of this to be like importing work, but not so bad. Yeah, the longer I look at this, I think if I just like set it to slow down by 600%, I think I'm fine. For these shorter sequences. Probably not as necessary. Might have miscounted there. No, it's probably fine. Yeah, that tracks. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. We have. It's back, then front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Frenchy fry. There's the Volk City that I want. Let me have it, baby. And now we can stack them. And more importantly, we can duplicate them and put them in between other things. So we're gonna want this crystal thing sorted out now, actually. Merge them all, slow it to 600%, see what we get. I am feeling like I want to do some like other color stuff with this, because compared to the original, it is like a lot more universally purple. There are hints of these like oranges and yellows and greens, but I do want to like take it a step back a little bit. I feel like I can make this look better. I don't know. Let's merge, so we want to get a click slow down. 50%, that's 200. And just crank that shit all the way to... Oh no, it's percentages, not by x's. If I want to multiply something by 6 times, then what percentage of that is... Oh no! I hate this. Okay, well if 50% is x2, and 25%... Oh, when you speed it up, it's by x, but when you slow it down, it's percent. And that's 4. No, I got nothing for 6. I have no idea how 6 works. Well, okay. 12.5 would be 8. So you have to find what's exact. So 12 point. Okay, let's bring up the calculator. 12.5 divided by 2, 6.2, and then plus 12.5, 18.75. That's what we want. We're not going to get that exact number with that, though. We're not going to know exactly when we hit that exact frame decimal, and shit's going to get, like, misaligned if it's not. Okay. No idea. Fuck that shit. Re-import the crystals, and just do the hit the arrow key 6 times and then cut technique, because it's going to be quicker than stretching it. I don't know. I don't have any better ideas. Cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 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 Cut. So far, so good. Okay. Is this like the underground theme after the above ground theme? It's kind of backwards. This is the future of computing, my friends. I feel like I might have done a 7 there. No, looking good as a matter of fact. Wait, you can just select multiple and then it shows you like the bulk. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah, that's all correct. Okay. See what I mean about like the divisible by 30 thing? That is such a gift, honestly. Almost there. I might have miscounted that one. Shockingly, no. That is a 5er for sure. A 4, no less. Are these in backwards? Wait. No. Why did I think I was like at 50 then? Wait. Because I am? Question mark? How many objects are... Wait. Am I going backwards? Okay. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12... Oh, no! But I'm so close to the end! And it's not in order? Maybe because I, like, fucking selected them wrong? I have no idea why that happened. Oh, my God! But why? Okay, let's, like, just select them. Maybe it's, like, because of the order that I select them in. So I'll include the clouds, and then I'll just deselect them at the end. That'll drag it in order. I guess it makes sense. Yeesh. Well, you see something out of place, I guess, let me know. Because I'm looking down at my keyboard and not the screen. I just remembered I saved something from another chat. Chat was discussing whether or not it was okay to call Jesus Daddy. Okay, misspeaking as disgusting was not a misspeak. Since he's the Son, not the Father of the Holy Trinity. The highlight was, anyone who gives me wine and tells me to partake of his body, I call Daddy. If you really want my opinion on this matter, I think people shouldn't do that. Not for, like, sacrilegious reasons, but for, like, self-respect reasons. Like, knock it off. That's what I say to that. I think it is more a sin to be unfunny in that way than it is to actually, like, the actual sacrilege involved in that act. All my homies hate Jesus. Are you saying Jesus wasn't hot? I'm saying that I know for a fact that Shadow the Hedgehog is hotter. I am getting used to this. I feel like I'm, like, perfecting my craft here. I just thought it was very funny because I knew it would make certain clergy I know very mad. I heard Jesus was a baddie! They both get crucified, too. Shadow does get crucified! In Sonic 06, he goes to the future and Nephilis, like, shows him... So it's Shadow from the past, but he's in the future, but then he sees his future from the past, and he's on the cross, and it's like purple or neon, or maybe both, or some shit. And then he says that it won't happen if Shadow joins him. So then Shadow says it doesn't happen, but then it's he's still on the cross, so it still happens. I'm not getting into this again. I can't get into this with chat again. Every now and again, I will like still revisit that Sonic 06 highlights video, and I will watch that fucking section of me talking about time travel, and like I'm literally still not wrong. Baddie with a BD, very important. I excluded that for my own reasons. If there's one thing Jesus does not need, it is that. Unless that is that BD stands for Big D. I mean, Jesus is a big deal. That's like the Christ-like thing to say. This feels like a fiver. Yep. This is such fucking whack-a-mole. My god. But we're almost there. We have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Eh? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. His 0 counts as its own thing. This is 0, 1. This is 0, 0. Okay. That is our completed crystal sequence, which comes out to exactly 12 seconds and 18 frames, which is exactly what a 6-frame perfect sequence would want. Let's see. crystal. Yeah, having these like groups as events is like super helpful for sure. Let's get this. This is gonna have to be like above a lot actually. This is like very much at the forefront. Oh, there's like everything goes behind this really. I can't think of much that goes in front. Okay. Let's get Klonoa in front too. Speaking of, found the one thing. Okay. I'm just gonna in advance throw this in like a lot repeatedly. And how? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a boy who I lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's 8? It must have been the loop selection. There's a Klonoa that never got exported. This is fitting panic music. I abandoned my boy! Yeah, just ignore all those Keaton5.fla files. Go. Okay. Okay, there he is. Okay. It's 8 frames. There he is. There's the abandoned boy. I guess all I need is this though, don't I? Okay. Okay. Stream BRB. I just want to make sure that exported correctly. I have no idea if it did or not. Crest BRB. There is a file called Klonoa 00008, but it is not with anything else. It's Klonoa-flap 00008. Okay, we're safe. We're in the clear. We're in the hot zone. I don't know what that means. No. Okay. Good thing I caught that. Okay. Now we copy and paste the loop again and again and again and again. 16 sounds nice. Okay. That reminds me, did you see Rats Reanimated? I have heard a lot about it. I have seen like certain animators like contributions to it, but it itself, no. I've been meaning to. That's a good reminder. Fucking Baguji's theme, man. Love that deep synth. That's so good. Okay. Here's what we're looking at now. Feel like what I would want next. I don't have all the skybox pieces. It's a weird thing to call it, but you know, sure. I want to get that. That's what I want to get. So we're gonna pop over to Photoshop one more time here and actually go back to the roughed PSD for a moment. And this is open on my baby display, but that's fine. You guys can get to see this guy later, maybe. I always forget where I put this shit because it's like across 2 folders. And rightfully so. It's just okay. I want Crest.psd, I think. Yes. Okay. So sky, and then I want to save this as a few separate things. No windows. Stick with the gradient, so this can be just sky, flat, and then do the stars on their own layer, because I guess this is going to have to be a scrolling background, which is weird to think about. It didn't occur to me until just now. Stars. Because I did notice that those were missing earlier, and I did not forget. Okay, I believe I have them saved to this exact folder, so stars and sky. Drag him in, baby. There we go. Yeah. It's getting somewhere. Ooh, wait a second. There's like a tower... Where? Tower center? Everything is on top of that? Oh, no. Wait a second. This is the one that I want. There's something here that's extra. Oh, this. Okay. This is gonna be weird. I don't know. I had the rough here earlier. I'm gonna want to go back to that. Yeah, just to like make sure the composition of this is like everything's where I want it to be. Do like me some arc. And then I'm gonna have to do it twice. Or will I? This is gonna be the same like French fry situation, but with tweens. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this. Did the music cut out for you guys, or was that just me? No, it cut out for you guys as well. Let's have a look. Oh, video pause, continue watching. It's like a Netflix thing. Okay. Let's have a gander at this. So, we'll merge all of that. Well, make it all visible in unison, I suppose. I want to figure out the side towers, I think. So, tower spin side, that's already on a merged layer. I am going to extend this a lot as well. Just do that a bunch. No, we'll keep it going. Whoa. Not like that, though. Not that much fun. 14 seems good. Okay. Because I'm going to need this to, like, loop several times, and then I'm going to be doing different things with, like, this... compound clip, that's the word that I'm looking for. So, tower spin side. Crank that out like that. Now, we need to establish like a movement of arc, which is fitting that we are listening to the arc music. Let's see. Oh, stars over here too. I guess the first thing to establish, let's get rid of this for now. I need to see how long the crystal spinning thing goes for, and that lasts for 12 seconds and 18 frames. So I need to see... I mean, it lasts 14, but I want to make that... I want to make those two things, like, the same. So 12, 18... That is a clean cut, that is a clean loop. Let's have a look. There we go. So if I bring it all back... Okay, I think the tween idea that I have now is a go. Like, we're ready. So, if I do, I'm going to go into this. Now we're going to start adding some keyframes. Final Cut can get a little wonky with this, but I have dealt with it all too well. So I don't have to do any rotation. I think position is the only value that I need. Maybe scale? We'll do scale. We'll definitely do scale, actually. So we'll do that. And then, let's just follow the blue one, see when the blue one reaches all the way to the other side there. That is... Well, I don't know then. I don't know what to make of this. Wahoo? Yes! I hate that I love this stupid shit. It really does border on unlistenable if it wasn't so goddamn charming, and I love this little lad so much. 163 times 2. I don't want to look stupid in front of the class. That's going to be 326. Is it? Wait. Now I'm going to look even dumber. Wait, 326. 163, 326? Yes, okay. Wappy, dude. I love you. Oh, I lost it, though. Minus 326. Look at that, look at it go! Don't know what that flash was for. Let's get rid of that for a second. I feel like the rate at which it rotates isn't correct, though. That's what's, like, making me second guess this. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. But the tween itself is fine, I think. It's going at the same rate as the other shit. So that's good. I am going to... We're going to need to stretch out this sky base by, like, a ton. And we're going to stretch out this by a ton, too. Get the stars in there. Just kind of get, like, the organization in place, because this is, like, you know, obviously going to be a lot. Okay. We'll come back to the french fries, actually. We'll just scooch those over there. So these are, like, stacked. Which one is this? This is the window. We'll keep that, of course. This one I can copy and paste because there's nothing about this that needs to change. However, there is one plan that I did have in mind for the windows that I am thinking about now. Let's see. These are just the windows? Okay. Let's get a Gaussian effect on those, and we'll bloom the fuck out of them. Blend mode, what do we got? We got lightning screen. What are we feeling like, fellas? I'm like an ad. Ad is pretty good, I think. Compared to screen is a little bit dimmer. Some of these just don't show at all, so I'll make sure I get the right thing here. Pin light's kind of okay. Hard mix, absolutely not. Linear light, maybe. Looking for something a little bit paler, though, in color. I'm like an ad. There we go. That's better. This is what I want. And now that I have that, then I'll copy and paste it. God, that's gonna look great in terms of tracking, though, once the bridges are added, too. It's gonna pop. Okay. Where's that? Is it going a little too far, maybe? No. I think just the fact that everything else is gone makes it look a bit strange. No French fried. I definitely want to slow down the animation of this. And I need to bloom the fuck out of the windows, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, everything after that. But slow it down by how much, I wonder. I think I'm going to do... Let's see. Let's undo this, actually. We'll make a fake compound clip. We'll just let it call it whatever it wants to call itself. So... This clip going for 12 seconds and 18 frames is 9 loops. So if I want to bring it down to like 50, it would have to be like 8.5. What am I trying to say? 4.5. 8.5, my god. Yes, 8.5 is half of 9. Yeah, okay. But if it's a smooth... I guess we're talking 4.5x, though, not... Oh, this is math! What the fuck? I didn't sign up for this! Okay, so if it's 9... My instinct is that I want to make it 9. Then just, like, merge this, call it side windows, and then just do my little effects. That's step 1. Then, just slow it by half, and I think I'll be fine. So just chop that in the middle and then duplicate it, and I think it should loop just fine. Maybe not? That just seemed like kind of an abrupt... Oh, God. What have I gotten myself into? Okay. So that is definitely not the solution. Maze of Memories is so good too. This whole soundtrack, man, I'm telling you. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck. 7. There we go. Okay. Let's try 6, and we'll. I don't know. Because 4 is the closest I can get. We'll merge that and slow that down, and at least it'll loop. We'll just see. Just gotta experiment and feel it out, you know? Whatever timing looks right. That's what's most important. Because who knows, man? Like, literally half could simply not work. Maybe it's a third. I don't know. That's my next guess. Add that. Do that. Ugh. But then that happens. Which is why the slow tool exists. And that'll almost get us there. And then we'll stretch it. Klonoa has so many good songs I've never heard. That's because these games are fucking amazing. I'm not, like, insane for them for, like, no reason. See that? How's that look? That seems a little more reasonable. That makes more sense to me. Visually. Okay, but here's the miracle. Here's the great part about that. Is that we can paste the clip and then reverse it. Put it on the other side. Wait, reverse. I need to do one more thing. And that is to make this plus 326. I think. 326? Is that what I want? Why does this only, like, pop in, like, here? Why only here? What stops it? Something's up with that. I remember someone else saying that they're low-key the best 2.5D games, and I gotta say, from what I've seen, I probably agree. I can also say, from what I've seen, I probably agree. Just insane atmosphere, music, and just, like, you know me, I like my gameplay, and these games are so, like, unlike anything else I've ever played in terms of, like, how it thinks about things. Just, like, the ideas that it has about the fact that it is a 2.5D game, no other 2.5D game tries to reach for that at all. Like, even Tropical Freeze is a great 2D platformer, it is not a great 2.5D platformer. The depth has nothing to do with anything. Which is, to me, always been such a disappointment. Yeah, let me, like, get the keyframes out of here and try this on for size. So maybe this is why. This is... I want to go here. Keyframe here. Oh, that's why, because of all this extra shit, I need to bring it down to that. When I'm done, that is. Lolo's sad theme. No, if there's any playthrough I would recommend, I mean, I honestly do not think I will ever have... Fuck! The kind of reaction to a game like I had with Klonoa 2 when I streamed that for a very long time. And I rarely recommend my own streams, because I don't like them very much, but I had so much fun with Klonoa 2. It's so special to me. But there we go, look at that. We're spinning, baby. Although they don't quite seem aligned, do they? They do when they get here, but... like, the easing is wrong. I don't know what to do about that. What to make of it. Let's undo that for a second. The fact that they end up in the same spot, but like the easing is wrong is... The easing on tweens in in Final Cut is by far like my least favorite shit. There's so few options you have. You have linear or smooth. Not how linear, not how smooth. That's it, that's all you get. So we'll try linear next, I guess. I'll always argue that the closest to taking advantage in the same way is Kirby 64, but it's paltry in comparison. That I feel bad for making you say that it's the Kirby head that you are. See, because now these will be correct, but the easing was nice. I liked that part. definitely gonna want to make them get like shorter. They go in the background like that though. So 12, 18. What's the exact half of that? It'd be 609. Gonna add a keyframe. These will actually have to be 2 separate keyframes. So we'll add like the spot here. But the numbers will have to be entered on their own. So this one, yeah, we'll like make one rise and then make one lower as it gets to the center. I think that'll add like a lot. And 100, this can maybe get to like 100. Whoa, not. Shit. Okay. Kill these keyframes. I never want to see him again. This cannot be considered 0. We can't bring the tower to the windows. We have to bring the windows to the tower. Which makes my math a lot easier. Okay, so that, and then that, and this is going to be... I'll have to check the positive value first. Oh, yes! Love this shit. Was it 12, 18, 609? Keyframes here. So now when I make it bigger, it's anchored on the center, like it ought to be. It'll do that. I don't know if I'll make it get as big as 120, but all the pieces are here. Yeah, that's looking more rotatey. I like that. Yo, what the fuck is up with Balan Wonderworld? Ugh. Also, everybody calls it Wonderland. It's Wonder World. Please respect Yuji Naka's artistic vision in 4x3. I've only ever heard of it as like a terrible game. Why is it even on people's radar? Well, speaking for me, I certainly want to like Yuji Naka, and I want to like Naoto Oshima. And I honestly think Oshima did like some good work in that game. But man, the gameplay was such a letdown. I was expecting it to be good. I was really looking forward to it. There were a couple of red flags, but yeah. I was expecting it to be at least okay. Yeah, it's been a very sad train wreck. But at least it's like something that I can like detach myself from. Like I was never that invested in it. If there's like maybe like a Sonic game that I want to be good and then it turns out bad, that sucks because I like actually already like it and there's that level of investment in it. But Balan Wonderworld is like certainly had potential and was still something that like I was super into, but if it flops, it flops. Sometimes it happens. See, this shit is nuts. This shit is nuts now. Look at that rotation. I think like the timing on the windows I want to figure out some more, but like, I'm happy with that. I don't know why they're not sent. Oh, I have to, yeah. Fuck this. I hate this shit. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Gotta set it to linear, there's no other way. Ha 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 ha. Really my number one thing that I don't like about Final Cut. Really wish that there were more options. What? What? What was that? What was that? What was that? Remember to save, smile. You have a way with words, don't you, Femi? Did I just cast a hex? Yes, you casted a hex! Final Cut Pro is a changeling. I'm pretty sure it autosaves, like, for literally everything that you do. So I should be exactly where I was. I hope, at least. Let's get that in full screen. Here we go. Okay. Where did that leave us? Okay, it's kind of catching up here. Yeah, this is already, like, post-linear tween. So there's that, I guess. I don't know. I'm really not sure how to feel about the window rotation shit. Actually, I think the fact that I reversed the clip also means that I'm reversing the rotation of the windows, which is not what I want. Okay. What do I do about that? Okay, I'll re-reverse the clip. Oh! Final Cut Pro quit unexpectedly? You don't say. My god. As if I needed more reason to dislike tweens. Okay. So I'll re-reverse the clip. And I will simply change the values. So this can be minus 160. And this can be... well, it still can be 90. And this can be positive 160. Now they're spinning the same direction. Yeah, I'm still not super happy with the tracking on that, but it's fine. Okay. That's an insane noise. I like that. This is the Klonoa gas. Don't breathe this level. Let's see. Okay. So now we have this. We have kind of a frame of reference for what to do now that we have these side towers figured out. Because these don't even animate. Which is just now occurring to me that I probably should have done this in the opposite order to figure out, to get a better idea of what I really wanted here, but... alright. This is not going to be a problem, actually. I thought that maybe, but we're good. There's no, like, thingies that I have to animate. Oh, just a relief. It's not off axis. It's just that easy. It's just that vital. And then 609. Another keyframe there. And on scale. Can't forget scale. There we go. Okay. This can probably be 120, because this is going to be getting a lot closer to the camera. Oh, well that's backwards, but almost. You're almost there, buddy. It's going to be negative 275. Ah, this one also has the easing on it. Whoa, what is it? What the fuck? It like did a little loop in the middle. I don't know what that was about. Let's have a look at the transform thing. It is a straight line. It is a straight... I have no idea how a straight line makes it fucking turn around. They're such an anomaly. I'm glad that this mysterious music is playing because I'm being haunted by this fucking chess piece tower. Get the sky back on here. So this is going to be a pretty easily reversible thing, I'm pretty sure. As far as like just taking the clip and reversing it, literally. Yeah, the more of these you get going, the better and better the parallax is going to start to look for sure. Jigsaw's gas. Griffin, do you think Klonoa could beat up Dixie Kong? Ooh, that's a good question. I want to say yes, but Dixie Kong is a ferocious beast, and I cannot guarantee results. What is this green? Oh, that's because I reversed that, so that's going to go behind. And... what? Reverse is grayed out. I guess because it's just a static image, so... just gotta reverse the values again. Re-reverse them. Wait, this is not... what I want is negative 275. And then, like, 80? Sure. Let's see how that looks. That is looking pretty cool! Oh my god, yeah! The more parallax that I put into this, I'm like... really popping off over this. Is the other tower gonna come out the other side, though? don't really see it till like the last frame there. It just never comes... I guess it's like lining up with the back one. Like it's perfectly being obscured like that. Let's turn that off just to make sure that it's there. Oh, it's not there. Why? Where'd it go? Wait a second. I know where it went. It like went the other way again? I think it went positive 275 here. There we go. Okay, okay. I like had to go to the middle and then turn around again. This is very confusing. I got so tricked. Yeah. That's looking so neat, guys. This is really coming together. Again, kind of shitty fucking tedious work, but you literally asked for it, so... I want to get the bridges. Hi, Keaton. Holy, this animation is from... I want to say even before 2018. This one is ancient. Let's see. I do have a bridge here somewhere. It's like one layer. It's not an animated thing, but it's here somewhere. Somewhere. You know what? It's around. I don't think it's like here though, because this is stuff that I imported from the Flash export. The bridges from the PSD export. But lucky for me, I have that right here. Right there. And then that's the bridge, and then I put the windows on a separate layer for that bloom shit. So gonna need to make that this length. And then Gaussian. I've heard this word pronounced every way. I've heard Gaussian, Gaussian. Just there is no truth. Truly. Ooh. I want this... The bridge itself I want without the Windows built in. I would like to uninstall Windows. Gonna have to open up Crest.psd real quick. Okay. Neon Blue, I'm not disagreeing with this argument. I think you're right, and I fear the truth. I think Klonoa could defeat Goku. Now that's true. Bridge... Turn that shit off real quick. What layer is this? This is on the shading layer? Ah, that's why. And then there's a rough layer here. Turn that off. Tower, bridge. As PNG. Place the file. Could not complete the request because of a program error. Maybe I'll get rid of the one that's already there and then save it as Tower Bridge. Unless, of course, the program error is that Griffin has run out of storage. Ha 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 ha. No, we're good. We're good. It's probably just trying to name it in a file that already exists. Okay. So, new Tower Bridge does not have windows on it. I do not need two windows. So we can get rid of the old one, put the new one in. Already blurred, already set to add. Mwah. Beautiful. For the sake of simplicity, though, I am going to still merge them into a compound clip name of... You guessed it, bridge. Put Klonoa above all that too. So this is going to the depth on this is gonna be so nuts you won't believe it. I think Dixie could destroy Klonoa based on weight class alone, if my info is correct. I am going to have to, like, logistically figure out, like, what I even want to accomplish with this, though. So it's going to have to go under this one. Okay. Let's set some keyframes. Let's set some ground rules. Do I want to store it? No, I can change scale X, and that's probably all I need. So we'll just take all of those. And take all of those. Rotation's probably unnecessary. And then 609. Okay, so we've got our keyframes. So for this, I guess all I want is for the X scale to just literally be 0. So it'll be like squishing like that. You see where I'm going with this? You see what you're picking up when I'm bridging down? Okay. So now, we combine that with these position values. Let's get the rough on display here real quick. Match that up for a second. Awesome, okay. We need to find its starting location. I want to move that down a little bit, actually. Maybe like minus 20? Minus 10? God, Lee Arena's theme is so good, too. We'll stick to minus 20, I think. We'll see how that... Oh my god! This is fucking nuts! Okay, so that's exactly 100, so the other side has to be minus 100. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm God! That can be 110, so the bridge also gets, like, bigger as it gets closer to the... What the fuck?! That looks so good! I need to fix this first. Can I get that turned off real quick? I honestly, like, don't believe that I just did that myself. The bridge is kind of, like, moving up a little bit, but I can change the position on that easy. So that, like, tracks properly. That is nuts! God, Lee Arena's theme. This is like a version that has like more to it than usual too. I'm gonna get rid of the tower spin side real quick, so I can make sure that's where I need it to be. Gotta get rid of that too. Okay. It's like all the way up there. Let's see. Is 40 higher? I think positive 40 is lower, maybe. No, it's still going up. Oh, because I'm doing the wrong thing to the wrong... Oh, no. That's scary. Bridge. This one. You I want to lower by minus 40. Minus is down. That's what I thought. Okay. That's floating up, but, you know. But why is it floating up is the question. It shouldn't be. Is it because the scale is still too high? No, Y is lowering, and the other thing is raising. Like, it starts normal here. I guess the end thing that you want is just all hundreds, and then 100, and then minus 20. Gotcha. Okay. I went down a rabbit hole of Kong info and ended up on videos of pandas rolling around. That's, let's be honest, the best case scenario. Okay. This is fucking insane. Like, I had, like, ideas in my head for how I wanted to do the parallax. The fact that it came out like this is unbelievable to me. This is, like, better than best case scenario. Glow in the foreground. I've got some curious ideas about that still, but this is a good start. So, all we gotta do is duplicate that bridge process, and baby, you got a stew going. Oh, or is this the Don't Breathe the Gas music? I don't know. Tower spin side. See, so this one's gonna have to lower in the middle. Get smaller on the y-axis. I don't know, like 80? How's that look? Way too low. Oh my god. We'll stick to 40 and see how that turns out. It looks like it already gets the job done by itself. This is nuts to me. Can I get rid of the center tower for a second? Yeah, it is lowering a little bit too much. Oh, this music is so good too. Maybe like only minus 20. Something that tracks. Yeah. I think these are still on eased tweens, and if the towers that they're attached to aren't smooth, then these can't be either, so I'll go and do that real quick. Okay, looks good. Okay. Oh yeah, they stay much more rigidly attached now for sure. Let's get the central tower on again. This is crazy. I could have like some depth of field shit too if I wanted. Man. Kinda bonkers. Okay, let's get those forks turned on again. Forks, fries, okay. Because as the fries turn to shine. Now with all this tower shit going on, I can get even crazier with this. So, we are going to want... This is another sequence that we need to extend a bunch for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god. 8, 9, 12, 18. I'll try back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. I made a lot of BRBs over the years. Okay. So, in theory, all I should need to do to make this look denser is, like, just, like, duplicate it a bunch and, like, change the size a little bit between them. Maybe, like, this one's gonna be, like, I don't know, like, 80 or something. And it looks like there's even more of them. That actually does work surprisingly well, yeah. Look at that. So, yeah, rinse and repeat with that. I love this theme. But this has to go in the front. And this one goes all the way back here for the baby french fries. Yeah, and then I'll do that a couple more times. Where'd that go? Oh, all the way here. Make another one that's 80, and so on and so on. Bitches love debating. This is like one of my favorite themes of the game, too. Yeah, look at that! It makes it like even more 3D now, because there's like additional depth effects going on here. They are a little distracting though, so I think as far as the color goes, I do want to like come back to it. And also add more! My friends have become concerned for me lately because they say that the laugh that I'm doing is the laugh that Hank in Breaking Bad makes. And I do think it is a very funny laugh, and I pop off whenever he does do the laugh, but like, my friends like just don't want me to do it. And it's just who I am. I really did pick like the perfect time to like start rewatching the show too, because like Hank has kind of like become a meme. There's like one going around with him like looking at the camera very angrily, and then another one where he's like smiling, and like the craziest smile I've ever seen, and it's like it really speaks to me. As a bit of a Hank head myself, Griffin's gonna become a Breaking Bad. I already am a Breaking Bad guy. I just finished season 4. I like Gus. Smile. You guys had the chance to stop me when I brought this up during the fucking Sea of Solitude. You lost your shot. That's it. It's over. The transformation is complete. I'm just wondering if the depth suggested by this should be like that they're all like in parallel like this, because I think if I like offset the animation, then it would look even denser, which is kind of more what I want, to be quite honest. But I think for now we'll leave it. That's a question, that's a tricky question that we can come back to later. I think what I want to work on next is... I'm going to do some... Oh, I already extended this. Perfect. Okay. I want to do that. This is, like, much closer to finish than I thought it would be. Okay. I want to fuck with the colors now. I want to see what options I have there. Because we are going to day into night this shit. Let's start with tweaking the crystal colors, though. I think it's asking me if I'm still watching again. Yes, continue watching. Jeez. You just had to take this one away from me, didn't you, YouTube? Okay. Let's see, where are the crystals? The crystals. Okay. I want to fuck with these colors hard. I want to cool them up. Actually, let's start by making them more contrasty, or at least like establishing something that like gives us a slider for that. So maybe not like that, but you know, once we also kind of purplize it. Actually, yeah, colorize is probably what we want next. Okay. So I don't know, like a fucking maybe something like that. And we that white to like a very like pastel-y kinda. Yeah, and then the intensity for 50 is good though. And then colorboard 1. Is this what the contrast thing that I rigged on was? So it is. That's interesting. I was expecting a much... I'm not used to like this visual. I was expecting it to be like more like Photoshop, where it's like just a single contrast on, contrast off kind of thing. There's saturation, color. Oh, we could have done that. Let's get out of here real quick. God, what a gorgeous piece of music. How do I get out, though? Griffin's gonna be posting Heisenberg memes and Fedora selfies on his Twitter, putting I am the danger in his Tinder bio. I think I'm supposed to uncheck it? No. I like literally can't deselect this. Oh! Because you click this to get to it. Gotcha. Let's intensify that a lot more. Maybe, like, not all that more. Yeah! Just kind of give it, like, a little bit more harmony, but keep it, like, variety, for sure. And I definitely want to fuck with this a lot more. This is not the end goal of what I have here. Certainly not that. I think that's kind of good. That's kind of more what I was going for. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think of that, but... I think I prefer that over what was there before. Maybe you guys have gotten too used to it by now, but... I don't know. The goal, I definitely want to do the same thing too, though. Kind of just reduce the contrast on that. Yeah, let's get some more colorization shit going on here. On Klonoa. Now this, I want to, like, see if I can mask it. There is a masking option. Add shape mask. Perfect. Okay. I'm just trying to think how I would want to do this. Because I want something that's, like, rim lighting, right? Where he's bright on the outside but dark on the inside. Which is, I guess, an apt descriptor of the Klonoa games themselves. You know what? Let's cut this. Let's take the same colorization from this, paste it into Klonoa. Don't take colorboard 1 though. And we're not going to use this exactly, but like it's a good base, I think. He's gone! Yeah, okay. kind of am into the harsher colors, but that is a slider, so I can come back to that later. Alright. Shape mask. Let's give it a shot. This is not a shape mask. Fuck you. Absolutely not what I wanted. Just undo that a bunch. Okay. I like that we have a dark one, but... No. We're just gonna need 2 Klonoas. Me when I'm Namco. Okay. So now, we've got this on top of this. I like the way that looks. Okay. So then, if I go here and I type in shape mask, it's gonna give me something. Oh, is it draw mask? It's draw mask. My apologies. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And... Ooh. I'm wondering if I should be, like, modifying the source material right now. I'll be fine. Oh, turn this shit up! This is the most insane piece of music I've ever heard. So we are just going to draw some fucking masks. We're going to go along like this. Yes. So ready to get fucked up right now by this funny little creature. Oh no! That is not what I wanted. Not yet. Just want to see what happens to that little loop-de-loop. Okay, that stays colored in. That is exactly what I want. Yes! So glad it behaves like this. So Command Y or Command Shift Z that redos? Edit. Where's redo here? I don't see. I don't see undo. Oh, redo. So redo is Shift Command Z. Gotcha. For the ears, I'm gonna like kind of have them. Whoa, my. There we go. Look at that. Just kind of end in a blob here. Just a nice little circle. Is that what I really want, though? No, I know it's not. I know I want more. I want that to counteract that. Or do I? Wait a second. No. I'm dark on the inside, but that's because of my parents. Also applicable to Klonoa, technically. I will say I sort of bounced off Breaking Bad after a few seasons, but Better Call Saul is very good. Yeah, I'd be interested. I like Saul's character. Now what? Okay. I know what I'm doing. So this is largely unmoving, so this can always be the same. Right down those little leggies of his. Love non-moving shit. I'm gonna have to include the collar in this though. Yeah. So once I establish this outline, all I have to do is like tweak it like on a frame per frame basis. And I think no, I want the cap too. Fuck. And like the weird ass title screen version, the file selection with Clonoa 1. So many cool choices on display here. Okay. So now that we have this, we have a funny little thing called feathering. Oh, I didn't do the other leg. Shit. Well, you can kind of see where I'm going with that, I guess. The feathering is gonna have to be way more intense than that. Maybe even 100? Well, not for this, no. I don't know what to think of that. What to make of it. Oh, you can change the fall off, though. I think. Is this what I want? I'm gonna need to do those little extra little thingies. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Like if I just like do a blur and then I like mask it. Can I like let's take a look at all of our masking options here. Think for what I want, there's an easier way about this. Image mask. And then these are the images. We're good to go. So let's come back to this. Image mask. I like mask it of itself. So I'll scroll to my Clonoas, and it will be my image source. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So easy. Okay, what options do we have for image mask? Wait, all we can do, we can't blur it? We can invert it. That's major. Okay. We'll see what happens when we mix it with the blur. I'll try to like get the effect that I want on like one frame, and then if I can do that, that's major. Just invert. I was trying to get a halo shape around the edge, basically. You can see that it's working by doing that. Let's uninvert it again real quick. Yes! Don't think the blur needs to be like... There we go. 25 looks good. I like that. Let's invert that. Now, interestingly enough, it doesn't seem to be applying. Like, you don't really see the... I suppose what I would want is this colorized thing on this, and then this would be like normal. I would undo that, and then it's a halo? On this frame it is, but on this frame it's not. It's fascinating. If I turn this off entirely, what do we get? I see. It's too big of a crater here. Fits itself too well, and I can't move it in or out of that shape that's being defined. Damn! This Speaking of stuff to watch, I watched Judas and the Black Messiah, would recommend. Femi, that's been on my radar. I've been meaning to watch that, like, since it dropped. It's very, very high on my list. I like everybody in it. I have no idea what to do about this. How else would I get a Halo effect? This really is my personal final boss, isn't it? Alright, I'm like kind of on the right track. Let's scrap the image mask technique though. Let's kind of just uncheck that real quick. Having this stacked on this. Somehow that's the key. Oh, there's like vocal samples from the King of Sorrow in this. Huh. Let me double check the masking options here. I fear this is where I will sadly have to leave this project. Because I love finishing shit on stream, but this is like, you know, obviously something that was not in a state to be streamed. Galaxy just forced me into this, but... Huh. Image Mask seems like it ought to be my best bet, but I know for a fact that it's not. This one pops off. Also Anodyne Tui. It would be so funny if that game was called Tui. Jeez. Hold up, one more new idea. You can apply the drum mask effect multiple times. So I think the fact that I was like very confused about like, okay, how are the ears gonna make sense with like the hat and all this moving shit? I can simply apply multiple masks per shape that confuses me. So like the hat and the head, that can get like its own layer that like doesn't change very much. That'll be easy to manage. And whatever I was doing with the Gaussian thing, I am coming closer to realizing I don't think it was ever going to work because it blurs the line art, not the colors. And then it will simply leave these little Miles Tails per hour hair things untouched. Love these motifs. Aw man, now I want to animate Clonoa 2 shit now. I haven't played a single Clonoa 1 thing like that this whole time. He's also in Knives Out, which is also good, and he's in Atlanta, which is probably... Oh, I'm sorry, I read that as probably, but Femi says actually the best TV series. Also on my radar, Atlanta. But yeah, I saw Knives Out. I like that one. He's like one of the investigators or something, isn't he? He's like the detective, Is it a detective character? I guess PI? I don't know. That guy's partner? I guess I can close like that. Actually, no I cannot. Yes, okay. So we'll get rid of a couple of these other things that don't need to be here anymore. Turn colorization back on. Actually, no, that makes a blend. Wait, so now I need to go back to the way it was before, where this is colorized and then the original layer is not. You have a darker inner and a bright outer, and then feather. But not that much. But not that much fun. We'll leave it at 25 and then adjust the mask for that amount of gradient, though. That's the plan. Definitely want to have more of this shit visible. Although, having more or less based on like how, if it's like facing up or facing down, kind of major, kind of into it. Yeah, this is the effect that I'm looking for. Finally, this was hard earned. This was hard fought. Phew. Jeez. Okay. And that's our hat. And that persists throughout all these frames. It's not even something we even have to change very much. That is a great start. I'm so happy with how that looks. Look at that. That's shading, baby, and I don't even have to try. Okay. So, next step. Do it again, son. So if I add like another one that's just kind of like an oval on the collar, it should just like extend the shape. Seems to do the opposite actually. Uh-oh, I do not mean to hit play. Do I still have that? Do we still have that? Click it, click it. Do I still have it? Yes, okay. Undo, undo, undo. I want to see why that happens. What the deal with that is. Oh, I see. It's a mask of the mask. It doesn't extend the zone. So, these are going to have to be set. This can still work, but they'll have to be separate layers per mask. Are you making an animation? Whew! Nintendo Ninja. You don't know the half of it. Something like that. Something like that. A little something like that. I think? I don't know actually, yet. Not sure. I'm trying, I suppose. No! I have to turn this one up too. I don't think I turned this shit down since Kingdom of Sorrow? Is that what it's called? Huponia. So that's that one. No! This one's so sad. Fuck! I wasn't ready for the pan flute. That shit is gorgeous. It's insane. This shit knocks me on my ass so hard. Griffin be like crying in the club. It's true. Wait, I'm laughing right now. Oh my god. I love being fucking touched by art like that. Where just a fucking wave just knocks you on your ass like that. Do you plan on playing It Takes Two? I've heard a lot about that game. I have no idea what it is. I know Tyler's a big fan, so that's a pretty, glowing recommendation for sure. But, depends on knowing what it is, of course. I mean, I don't think this is going to be an idea that I commit to, but, like, listening to this shit right now does put me in the mood for just playing this game again. There's a lot to love. I mean, I've done the first one multiple times. I don't see why not this one. I mean, bad mic excuses, whatever, but, like, I can just like it. It's looking good so far. Nice job. Thank you. I can turn this one down a bit. It is a banger, but it is not the weeping kind of banger. This is a feel-good one. Do I want just like kind of the skinny outline of his legs, or I don't know what I want here. Because if I include the shorts, then that's gonna have to be animated. And I could simply just not do that, which is tempting. Oh, I need to paste the colorization around it. I was wondering, like, why it, like, wasn't quite... There we go. Then you feather it, and then you're good to go. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do the shorts as its own thing. Because otherwise there's like way too much like negative space left behind by that. Something like that, I guess? I don't know. Birdsong. Hello, birdies. It's one of the games from the studio containing the Fuck the Oscars guy. If I recall correctly, that studio also made the Prison Escape game and the Brothers game. It Takes Two is a co-op game with a bunch of different environments where the two main characters are a couple getting divorced. This one's from that one. That motif is from Klonoa 1, right? That Game Over. I'll say if you have someone to play it with, I'd recommend it, Griffin. It looks really good. Huh. I had no idea if the Fuck the Oscars guy's game was actually any good, but that's... Huh. I suppose he struck me at first as the kind of person who simply just did not make good games. But now that there is good game, perhaps I am interested. Hey, it's about divorce. Maybe it could be what Sea of Solitude promised. I have no idea how accurate that judgment is, but I think the less accurate it is, the funnier in hindsight it'll be. I feel like I should have added more, like, points on this. I don't know. It's neat. Let's see. I'm gonna have to adjust the mask of the collar here, though, because this is for a different frame of animation. I have to change this for each one. Does this really not have... Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Can I, like, rename these at all? Or do I have to make it a compound clip? I can rename clip. Yes! Okay. Body shading. I've never... Oh, but it renames all of them! Shit. Alright, well, I'm out of... Can I, like, tag it somehow? I know you can, like, use the marker tool and do that shit, but... Huh. So that's that layer, that's collar. This is head. This is the original. Yes, that's fucked up. That's a ghost. I hate that. Yeah, we'll do ears next. This is Quenchless Curiosity? Oh, this shit, of course. All the bonus stuff. This is actually a really nice piece of music. I had no idea. I had zero expectations for this one. They just literally don't have it in them to hit phone in a single piece of music. So we'll feather that 25, tweak that some. Oh yeah, that's gonna need some tweakage. Think it will fade away for the night. Night all. Also Griffin, just to gloat, I wasn't a menace tonight. Thank you, Neon Blue. I noticed. I might turn this down a little bit more. Something in me says that this just isn't quite the heavy hitter that earns the crankage. This piece of music makes me emotional for other reasons, I suppose. Yes! I love being a crazy person! Oh, this is just one ear. I was kind of planning on getting both in one thing, but it's fine. This is a lot of Klonoas. Kind of scary if you think about it. Oh. Okay, I'm here for an encore. Oh! Oh, there's backing vocals. Oh, it's karaoke. If you have memorized the lyrics to this, if there's anybody out there who has done that, you have my utmost respect. I think it's honestly better with just the backing vocals. It's just like a little tickle of it. So true, Klonoa. Say it louder for the people in the back. Yes! I love this fucking creature. My god. There we go, there we go. Soften it, 25, what do we got? This is 14, and then you deleted the Griffin! Gotta scooch all fingers over by A key. Oh, but wait a second. These are gonna interfere with each other. If, like, things are supposed to, like, highlight? Let's find the body one and just, like, kind of turn that off for now. It's kind of the sloppiest one. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes that I want to go back to with that one. The rest of this, though, looks fine to me. I'm cool with that. Huh. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that then. If I, like, want it to brighten towards the edge and then I also want, like, what's behind it to... That's some weird layering to figure out. I guess I'll just have to make it more modular. Because even if I wanted to, like, do the shorts, right? Then that's not gonna work. Because the shorts are behind that. I would, like, have to go around it on every single thing, which is possible, but also, fuck you. This is not as much of a wahoo moment, Klonoa, I'm sorry. I could just, like, not illuminate anything besides the hat, the head, and the ears. Or the hat, the collar, and the ears. It's 1 ear, 2 ear, and then collar, head, and base. Like, I could. As a matter of fact, what I have here may be in one piece right now, but if I were to go into Flash, all of this shit is on separate layers. So if it really came to that, I could just, like, take all the head shit, put that in one layer, and then take the bottom half and then do that. Because there's a lot less going on down there than there is up here. And for shading's sake, I'm probably going to want to do that. I remember seeing an OC inspired by Klonoa on Twitter, but that would not surprise me. People love making Klonoa OCs, and they also love, like, really, really associating Klonoa with Sonic, which has never really been my thing. But it certainly happens quite a bit. I'm pretty happy about the tower, though. I do want to revisit the colors that I did for the crystals up here, though. And maybe we'll make that, like, I don't know, more purpley. Surely there are better ways. It's a little bit better, I think. I don't know. Whoa, don't do that. What do you think of Pac-Man? Do you like him? Yeah, I mean... I'm like... As far as, like, what I grew up with goes, I grew up with Pac-Man much more than I did Klonoa. I remember World 2, Pac-Man World 2, very fondly. Yeah, I'll, like, finish this up in my own time. I mean, a lot got done, though. I think getting this parallax shit with the towers done on stream is pretty major. Trying to think, though. Like, one small extra thing that I can do. Let's do clouds. Let's do clouds. I have clouds. I will do clouds. Clouds is easy. Now we're fucking cooking. This is the shit. Let's put that between Klonoa and the towers. There we go. Wow, that is banding like crazy because it's like not properly rendered yet, but that is for the better. For the better. Let's get that kit on as just like a palette cleanser. And I'll make these clouds slowly tween. I don't want these to loop like every rotation though, maybe like every 2.
I really want to send the princess of my dreams.
Now this shit makes me cry on command.
Tonight. And I really want to kill Buzzer when they sleep. For the better. And it is really hard work. Stopping on this goon buzz. I wish it could be over. And soon. I really wish I could finish Johnny One Japan. But I can't. And I really, really want to be with Peach. The princess.
When you first played this, I didn't know what was happening. I never will, truly. No matter how many times I play this. Alright, let's see what clouds are on the menu here. God, that banding is nuts. Doesn't look like anything. Does look neat when you put it that way, though.
I really want to send the princess of my dreams.
Oh, it's got the easing on right now, though.
And I really want to kill Buzzer when they sleep. For the better.
Oh, and here's what else I can do.
And it is really hard work.
Exit that view.
Stopping on this goon buzz.
Drop in Cloud 2. Make it the same length. And then... I think if I just copy the transform... Oh, maybe not. If I copy clip and then Command-Shift-V... Yes, you can. You can paste tweens. Then, reverse it. Oh, can't because it's an image. Princess. This can be plus 2,000, and this can be minus 2,000? Or is it the other way around? Hey, does anyone else smell burning? Like, dead ass, is that like outside or is that like in here? I don't know what that smell is. Is it... Hold on. Take a break here. Maybe some more important matters ahead. Is my Switch making that? Is my computer? It's definitely not my computer. My computer smells so neutral right now. I don't have my window open. I haven't had my window open in years. Is it coming from the fan? Is there like a... Like the vent? I gotta like... It's in the ceiling. I gotta get on the chair to... Like it really... I just like really got... Like it's really strong. It's like a rolly chair. This chair has haunted my back for years. And now it's going to get the last laugh by killing me as I stand up upon it. Okay. I don't know if it's coming from the... Oh yeah. I think it's coming from the fan or the vent in the ceiling. Which means it's pulling in air from the outside and maybe something outside is burning? But then what could it be outside that's burning? Guess I'll see. Guess I'll find out in the morning. What a song to fucking burn alive to. This Luke Soward, Dire Docs. That's the guy. Let's get on a little bit more music here while I wrap up. Let's get some Klonoa 1 in here once and for all. Well, hey, Moon Kingdom. Easy enough. Untamed Heart, let's go. It's okay, it's just burning, don't worry about it. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. I want to see how these look together. I think this one doesn't move. This is 2000 through and through, so this needs to be minus. See, now they're moving together. So starting this at 2000 is correct. And it needs to go to minus 2000. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. And then maybe like these can like get stacked so like there's multiple running at a time. Something like that. I don't know. Let's get this rear one kind of like behind though. What the fuck did I just do? Get the stars on, yeah. So I want to make like this one like a little less opaque. Or is it the other way around? No, I would want this one more and the other one less. Something about this loop is wrong, by the way. In the actual object here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5, 8. This has been wrong all along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My god. I don't think that's happened on much else, but I really should, like, you know, do some inspection on my own time here. Beautiful. Let's that all the way to the end. 2506 double, yes, 1218. So I want to actually reduce these. There we go. Do be kind of nuts. You know, here's a question. I'm gonna like do like a test render of this. The color banding on the clouds is really concerning to me. I want to see how that gets like treated in the real deal. It's gonna take a second because I haven't done this before and there's a lot of moving pieces obviously. Although I think merging the fork shit will make it a lot easier because there is, let's see, 8 of those total. And there really only needs to be like 2. When you did it this time, I was like, oh, some nice Mario music to cap it off. How nice. Smile. My fool ass forgot. Yeah, so this little dotted line up here, that's what tells you what's rendered. It's about halfway there. Oh, you know what? You know why all this shit has been, like, louder than I mean for it to be? I'm so sorry if you haven't been able to hear me over the music. Please let me know if that's been the case. Is that I have OBS set to minus 12.5 on desktop audio, or I had it on 10 instead of 12.5, because I was expecting 3D All-Stars, but I did not have my OBS settings for Galaxy Gallery. Okay, that's probably good enough to see. If it still bands. No, once it's rendered, there's no color banding. There does seem to be like a little bit of like a, let me see if I can like zoom in on that a little bit. Like this, like the image gets clipped off of the edge. So I definitely need to go back and soften that, but you can pretty easily replace images with like new ones. So I can like keep the motion and just like update the image on my own time, but that's fine for now. Just good to notice. Okay. Yeah, that is a step up without the color banding for sure. That is nuts. That is not. This is gonna look fucking nuts when it's done. It sounded like a good audio balance to me. I don't know. It looks like it was like really fighting in like the higher levels against my voice. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more thing. It's always one more thing. Let's get the French fries taken care of here. We'll make a new compound clip. We'll call it French fry front color. And then French fry back color. So if I want to do any additional layering stuff with this, then hey, more power to me. That's fine. I love power. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5, not 4. But I just want to like figure out that element. And if I want to get like knocked on my ass like twice in a row, then all I gotta do, Klonoa 1, what's it called? Song of Rebirth. This one is allowed to get cranked. Just a little less like loud, but still like goldy, obviously. Yeah, I definitely think I want to like offset those though. I'm not liking that they're like in parallel. It leaves way too much negative space between them. Shit. Wait, how are these ordered? 70, 80, 90, 100. So this goes on top. 80, 70. I don't know why that was the case. Probably doesn't help with the layering shit. Yeah, look at that. This is like some Lion King shit. What is it, the hyenas? They're like kind of in lockstep like this? Okay, so if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 move the start here. Oh, but this is the I want this. I want the front one to be like the main thingy on the timeline. 90, 80, like double checking these values. 70, 60. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can drag these freely. You have to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something established on the timeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be the main clip upon which all other clips are stacked upon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if you do otherwise, this doesn't exactly play nice. Like if I drag this, then everything attached to it also drags with it, so I can't just like reorder things. I just want something where like it's all occupied, you know? But hey, I could add even more of these and they would all go under one compound clip. So it wouldn't even be a big deal. It does already help quite a bit. But yeah, I just want a fucking mess of these so that you, like, can barely even see, like, this central tower, like, touching the crystals stuff. Do I have the same thing done for the back? I don't. Get that done too. And hey, while I'm at it, I'll get an even sadder piece. Klonoa 1 credits. Smile. Staff roll. Honestly, if I do any, like, Klonoa stuff, it might be just deadass, like, reanimating the ending of this game. Oh, I just did the back one. I need to do the front one. That's why these are backwards. Because they're supposed to be like this. Thought I was dealing with the front ones. Yeah, okay. Let's see. 100, 90, 80. Fuck! Which one is the main? It's getting there, in terms of density for sure. I could not be more happy with that parallax though, that's still so good to me. I still feel like I'm not happy with the contrast on this. Is it saturation I want? I have no idea. I have no idea how to mess with this shit. I'm just like not at all used to it being visualized in this way, if that makes sense. Yeah, whatever I've been doing into it on this, like, pass, it's not been an improvement. Okay. God. What a special little guy. What a special little game. These things fucking rule. Anyways, I'm gonna, like, finish more of this up in my own time, but I guess you'll see when it's done as a BRB. Or there have been, like, previous animated things where I have done it in, like, multiple streams. I don't know if there is, like, another, like, 4 hours of content that I can get out of this, although I never did put in the little green gem that's supposed to go in between that part of the tower, but, you know. Could be for next time. You never know. Yo, it's late. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I could keep working on this, but I'm good for now, I think. Like, that's a good checkpoint to leave off on. Because I'm trying to, like, picture other things I could tackle. And hey, there's a lot, but nothing, like, little, if that makes sense. Like, all the shadows for all the 8 frames of Klonoa, doable, but a lot. Not, like, something that I want to do for the rest of the night. So, we'll just go to art, I think. Lost track of time. I'm head to bed. That goes for the both of us, I think. Is there, like, something chill I can put on for this? relaxing Clannad music. I'm gonna click it and see what I get. It's a very cute thumbnail. Oh, this is like a Hugh Pony remix. Cool. Okay. That was the Galaxy Gallery for tonight. Thank you for watching. I was about to say coming up next. That's crazy to me. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on Twitch or on, I like that one, YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream. This is like an Everywhere at the End of Time version. Fucked up, but fitting. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillow4, and Discord. There is a Discord server with all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out in, both on and off stream. And you can send in art. I don't know if there is tonight, but we'll have a look at that in a second. And if anybody just mentioned interests you, then you can check out the links to everything I just mentioned in the Twitch cards below if you are watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VOD. Let's see. There is some stuff in Asinon and the Keaton and Corn channels, but they are not art. However, I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright. This is actually a sick remix. I feel bad cutting it off now, but I am very tired. So good night, a little carbonation, and I'll see you next time. And now I will proceed to stop working in Final Cut and go to the streams folder to work in Final Cut.